Day 5 of 14 with the Samsung Galaxy Nexus. How's it going, guys? I'm Aaron from PhoneDog.com, and I'm almost a week in with the Samsung Galaxy Nexus. Now, this is one of Google's flagship devices. This is one of Samsung's flagship devices as well, actually one of Verizon's. Also, it packs 4G LTE capabilities, and so I'm putting it to the test as part of a shorter 14-day challenge to see how it works, how the radio is, how the battery is, how all-around usage is on a day-to-day basis. I'm going to tell you, though, I've been pretty frustrated over the past couple of days with the Samsung Galaxy Nexus for a couple of reasons. One, the wireless radio has been just short of terrible, unfortunately. I don't know what's going on, but the wireless radio has been very frustrating. I was in Raleigh on business yesterday, dropped 4 calls on this device in areas that are historically strong Verizon areas, and I'm like, why am I dropping calls? I'm looking down and seeing that other devices like the Droid Razr Max, which was in my seat, had full bars of service, had 5 bars of service. So that was good, and I'm like, this is odd, what's going on here? And I took a look at it, looked in depth a little bit further, and realized that every couple of minutes, at least for me, during that connectivity issue, I noticed that I would lose data and I would lose signal strength. It would happen for about 20 seconds. I'd have nothing. I had no connectivity, no data, no nothing, no ability to make phone calls, no bars, no anything, and then it would come back about 20 seconds later. Now, this happened while I was in this particular area. It doesn't happen on a daily basis. Like right now, it's working fine. I have full bars of 4G, 3G, and 4G. But I did notice that it was fluctuating like that every few minutes for about 20 or 30 seconds. Also, battery life continues to be terrible. It's a 1,850 milliamp hour battery. I've not gotten the stock battery just yet, and I was hoping to pick that up this weekend. We'll see as part of the 14-day challenge. But right now, 1,850 milliamps should be enough to make it through the day. It's not cutting it, unfortunately. With moderate use to heavy use, I'm charging 2 to 3 times a day, depending on what I'm doing. I have 4G connected right now. Usually when I have 4G connected, it means I have to charge 3 times a day. When I can kick it down to 3G for the latter half of the day, maybe keep it on 4G in the mornings while I'm on calls or while I'm downloading stuff, things like that, I can charge it maybe once or twice and then be good to go if I keep it on 3G for most of the day. That said, again, shouldn't have to do that. Maybe one charge, with heavy use I can kind of get that, even though I'd like to see my phone make it through a full day. 2 to 3 times a day, not acceptable. What I do like about this phone, the 4.65-inch display, almost a perfect balance to me personally in terms of screen size. It fits well in the hand, love the curved look, and love the way this device feels in the hand and just looks in general. It's a nice looking device, and even though it's plastic, it just has a nice feel to it. That said, the call quality issue is too much for me. For somebody that relies on their phone as much as I do and is on as many conference calls and just calls in general as I am, it's not the ideal device, at least right now, until they can get an update out to fix some of those features. Unfortunately, that's the biggest issue I'm dealing with right now. Signal strength issues. I go to my home, which is a great Verizon area. I get 5 bars of service with the iPhone 4S, with the Droid Razr Max, with all these other devices. I get 1 bar of service with this, and I'm seeing some call chop as well. You think, okay, well, I get 1 bar of service as long as the calls are good, because bars don't mean everything. That's the problem. I'm having some issues with bars. So keep it locked on the site for continuing coverage as I continue my challenge with the Samsung Galaxy Nexus. We're into day 5. Let's see if I can make it for 14 days. Keep it locked on PhoneDog.com.